So I have a confession to make today. I don't own a DSLR camera. In fact, I don't have anybody helping me shoot these videos. What's up, guys? This is Bob, the tiny house builder. I also am founder of Titan Tiny Homes, and today I want to teach you how to make a very inexpensive boom that can make some really cool shots. And like I said in the beginning, I don't own a DSLR camera. I shoot most of my footage with my cell phone and using this Joby tripod with a grip it kind of vise on the top. And this allows me to really get everything that I need to get out of a shot. Right now, this is being filmed on a GoPro camera. I love GoPros. A lot of YouTube creators don't like GoPro cameras because of the cheesy, kind of bubbly lens effect. But for what we do here at Titan Tiny Homes, I love the GoPro camera. So let's get into it. How do I get those buttery smooth, kind of floaty shots throughout the shot? And this is how I do it. I use a Zion gimbal, and I actually put a GoPro camera. Let's turn this on. Let's see if it's perfect. Okay. So what this does is, this allows me to get those cool shots. This is meant for a cell phone, so sometimes I'll use my cell phone, but for most of the time, because this GoPro is so lightweight, it works out so much better. And then here's the thing. So then I use this super inexpensive mono leg tripod that's mostly meant for, like, if you're gonna do a still shot, you put your big camera on here and then you'll kind of hold it to get that really nice still shot. But what I like to use this for is this awesome boom. And I think what we'll do is we'll switch over to this camera. So as you can see, I can control this to where it's got me all the way in the frame, and we get those floaty shots. Probably moving way too fast, but you get to see my whole office today. So let's take it into the shop and see what we came up with. So as you can see by all those floating shots and stuff like that, this is what I use. It's one of the things about creating really good videos and being creative is the fact that, I don't know, here's my take on it. The more basic and simple your gear is, whether it's using a cell phone that's also acting as your monitor so that I can keep track of the camera and where we're at with this. I don't really like shooting on GoPros myself, other than for those action shots. This kind of shot right here, I thought it would be interesting to shoot it on a GoPro and then put it into Adobe Premiere and really scale up the shot and make it look crisp and clean and all that stuff. 9 times out of 10, I'm shooting on my iPhone 7, which although it shoots in 4K, I prefer 1080, 60 frames. It gives a really crisp shot. You can sharpen the image up in Premiere and make it look really awesome. You know, one of the things about this channel is I don't want it just to be about tiny houses. I really want it to be about the creative process, about how I shoot some of my footage here at Titan Tiny Homes with the very minimum budget that I allow myself, because again, that creative process of using very bare minimum stuff is what I think makes it really cool. I'm gonna include a link below in the description on this video today, and it's my trip to Boise, Idaho. And I want you to keep something in mind. I shot the entire thing by myself with this tripod and this cell phone vise, my cell phone, and I edited the entire 11 minutes of footage with, what did I use? I used iMovie. So the iMovie app that you can download, I think it's like $10, comes with a bunch of stock sound. For anybody who uses that iMovie app, you'll definitely notice that all of the sound and B-roll stuff is stock sounds from that. And one of the reasons I did that is I really wanted to prove the creative process, that you can make really good content with barely any equipment. Everyone thinks that they need to have all this equipment, all this fancy stuff. In reality, you don't need any of it. You need a couple of different types of tripods, and most of the time your cell phone, because quite frankly, people who grab a DSLR and don't know how to properly use it, it takes crappy footage anyways. So unless you know how to work it in overexposure, underexposure, and understand all these different concepts when it comes to DSLRs, you'll make way better content just using your cell phone to get started. And then when you get to that point, like I'm at right now, where I'm actually at that crossroad where I need to get a better camera, I'm not even going to get a DSLR. I think I'm going to get a mirrorless camera, the G85 by Lumix. That is the camera I think I'm going to switch over to. But I'm not going to abandon my cell phone or the GoPro capabilities, because these cameras work really well. And I really believe that the cell phone can replace the point and shoot camera. If you're not familiar with a point and shoot, what I mean by that, dig one up. I don't know where it is. Oh. So this is an example of a point and shoot camera. This is a wide angle lens camera, Coolpix by Nikon. This is about 5 years old, this camera. I lost the charger to it, but before I lost the charger, this was my go-to camera for shooting video. Works really well. It's got a Wi-Fi signal. Again, you can hook it up to your cell phone, make it that monitor so that you can get those shots. But again, if you're a novice or you're just getting into this, your story is going to be 10 times more interesting than whatever stupid camera you shoot the footage on. Guaranteed. If you have a cool story, people will watch, people will care about what it is you have to say. But if you don't have a cool story and you think that it's all about the footage, you're going to lose. I guarantee it, you're going to lose. So those are my points for today. Please like this video. Put your comments below if you'd like to ask any questions about the equipment that I use, or maybe things that you'd like to see out of us as tiny home builders. We'd be happy to show you that footage, teach you those tips and tricks. You know, all those sort of how-to aspects is also what this channel is all about. So leave those comments below. And if you haven't subscribed to this channel, I really don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe and check back tomorrow for a video every single day until I just get so burnt out that I can't do it.